6 p.m. Pakistan Standard Time. Assalamu alaikum. This is Radio Pakistan. The news read by Daman Zaman. The headlines. The Prime Minister has reaffirmed Pakistan's complete solidarity with the Palestinian people. Shahbaz Sharif will address the 79th session of the United Nations General Assembly tomorrow. Security forces have killed 8 Khawarij in Razmak area of North Waziristan district. The President has reaffirmed Pakistan's commitment to preserve maritime ecosystems. The All Parties Hurriyat Conference has criticized the Indian government's orchestrated visits for diplomats to observe the ongoing sham elections in the Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir. 100 people have been killed in the Israeli attacks across Lebanon during the last 24 hours. And now the news in detail. Prime Minister Shahbaz Sharif has reaffirmed Pakistan's complete solidarity with the Palestinian people. Talking to the media after his meeting with the Palestinian President Mahmoud Abbas in New York, he said the hearts of the people of Pakistan beat with the hearts of the people of Palestine. The Prime Minister strongly condemned Israeli atrocities in Gaza over the last 1 year. He said this kind of barbarism has not been witnessed by mankind for ages. He emphasized that the time has come to unitedly demand an immediate ceasefire in Gaza and creation of a state of Palestine, without which peace cannot be restored in the region. Shahbaz Sharif asserted that sacrifices of the Palestinian people will not go in vain and will ultimately lead to an independent state of Palestine. In his remarks, Mahmoud Abbas acknowledged that Pakistan has consistently supported the Palestine cause. Prime Minister Shahbaz Sharif will address the 79th session of the United Nations General Assembly tomorrow. At the weekly news briefing in Islamabad today, the Foreign Office spokesperson Mumtaz Zahra Baloch said Prime Minister will raise the issues of international concern, including question of Palestine and Jammu and Kashmir dispute at the World Forum. The spokesperson said Pakistan will continue to highlight the importance of resolution of the Jammu and Kashmir dispute for lasting peace and stability in South Asia. Mumtaz Zahra Baloch said Pakistan has called on the United Nations to use its good offices for the implementation of the relevant United Nations Security Council resolutions on Jammu and Kashmir and for ensuring the inalienable right to self-determination of the Kashmiri people. Responding to a question regarding recent terrorist incident in Swat, the spokesperson expressed Pakistan's commitment to providing full security to diplomats. She said, "We encourage foreign diplomats to explore Pakistan and follow the guidelines that have been shared with them on several occasions with regards to their travel to any part of Pakistan." She said the security agencies are investigating the Swat incident. Voicing concern over the security situation in the Middle East owing to Israel's expanding adventurism and disregard of the international law, Mumtaz Zahra Baloch said Israel's latest aggression against Lebanon is a grave violation of the United Nations Charter and the international law. She called upon the international community to take immediate action to hold Israel accountable for its acts of international terrorism and its war crimes and crimes against humanity. 8 Khawarij have been killed during intense exchange of fire between the security forces and Khawarij in Razmak area of North Waziristan district. According to ISPR, the security forces conducted an intelligence-based operation in the Razmak area of North Waziristan district on reported presence of Khawarij. Weapons and ammunition were also recovered from the killed Khawarij, who remained actively involved in terrorist activities against the security forces, as well as target killing of innocent civilians. The President Asif Ali Zardari and Prime Minister Mohammad Shahbaz Sharif have lauded the security forces for the successful operation in Razmak area of North Waziristan. In their separate statements, they said security forces killed 8 Khawarij while demonstrating their valor and courage. The President vowed operations will continue till the complete elimination of the scourge of terrorism. He said the entire nation stands with its security forces in the war against terrorism. In his statement, the Prime Minister Shahbaz Sharif expressed the resolve that soon the Khawarij will completely be eliminated from the entire country. Shahbaz Sharif said protecting the life and property of all citizens from terrorists is our top priority, and our war against the terrorists will continue till the complete elimination of terrorism from the country. This is Radio Pakistan. The World Maritime Day is being observed across the globe today to enhance maritime safety, security, and protection of marine environment. This year, the theme for the day is Navigating the Future, Safety First. In his message, President Asif Ali Zardari reaffirmed Pakistan's commitment to preserve the maritime ecosystems in coastal areas by tackling critical challenges such as marine pollution and climate change. He said maritime sector is the backbone of global trade, contributing to economic growth, creating jobs and facilitating international cooperation. Azerbaijan will procure JF-17 Thunder aircraft from Pakistan, according to ISPR, as part of Pakistan's efforts to enhance defense cooperation with friendly countries. A contract for the sale of JF-17 Block 3 fighter aircraft to bolster air power capabilities of Azerbaijan has been recently signed. During his recent visit to Pakistan, the president of Azerbaijan, Ilham Aliyev, was briefed on combat capabilities and versatile employment options of JF-17 Block 3 fighter aircraft. Ilham Aliyev had expressed that support extended by Pakistan would go a long way in consolidating the existing military cooperation between Pakistan and Azerbaijan, fostering closer defense collaboration and strengthening warm brotherly ties between the two nations. The All Parties Hurriyat Conference has reiterated that Jammu and Kashmir is an international dispute, rejecting India's claims of it being an internal matter and criticizing the efforts to normalize the situation through assembly elections. In a statement in Srinagar, the All Parties Hurriyat Conference spokesman, Advocate Abdur Rashid Minhas, emphasized that the United Nations Security Council resolutions attest Kashmir conflict's international nature. In a statement from Srinagar's central jail, jailed Hurriyat leader Bilal Siddiqui slammed the Modi government's orchestrated visits for diplomats from around 15 countries to observe the ongoing sham elections in the Indian, illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir. Meanwhile, at least 61 schools in Baramulla district have been closed following their occupation by Indian Forces personnel, raising significant concerns about the local population, about the impact on students and the continuity of their education. In Lebanon, at least 100 people were killed in the attacks across Lebanon during the last 24 hours, as the death toll from Israel's bombing surpassed 654. 23 people, most of them women and children, have been killed in latest Israeli strike today on a 3-story building in the town of Yunin. Lebanon's national news agency said 11 Lebanese people were also killed and 9 others wounded in the town of Karak in Zahle district and Bekaa. Hezbollah has said in a statement that it launched a barrage of missiles on Israel's Rafale military facilities in the Zevulun area north of Haifa. In Gaza, 17 people were martyred in the Israeli attacks across the besieged enclave today. Meanwhile, in his speech at the United Nations Security Council, the Maldives President Mohamed Mizzou has urged to not turn a blind eye to Israel's attacks on press freedom, including the targeting of journalists during its war on Gaza. In India, at least 46 people, including 13 children, died in separate incidents of drowning in Bihar on the festival of Jitiya. And finally, the weather report. Rain with windstorm and thunder showers is expected in Khyber Pakhtunkhwa, Potokha region, Islamabad, Gilgit-Baltistan, Upper Punjab and Kashmir during the next 12 hours. Isolated heavy falls and hailstorm is likely in Upper Khyber Pakhtunkhwa, Potokha region, Islamabad and Kashmir. Hot and humid weather is expected elsewhere in the country. And that is the end of this news bulletin. For more news and analyses, log on to our website radio.gov.pk, and you can also watch the live video streaming of our bulletins on the link facebook.com/Radio Pakistan News Official.